Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. What it do? What it do? YouTube. What up? What up? What up, family? This is your boy DJ, and I am here representing RCE and Off the Plank today. We got a good episode tonight, man. Fun episode. One of my guys out here in the A in Atlanta with me, man. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be a fun little time. Really looking forward to it, man. He got that heat, and a lot of people sleep on him. Y'all see me dusting my shoulders off with the flawless gear on. Shout out to Will, even though he got a big old head. Pause. Long head, boy. But nah. Shout out to Will and Audrey, man, over there. Flawless exotic creation and flawless crested geckos. The fam. You know what I'm saying? I had to rep them one time today. And it's a little chilly out here. Because if y'all didn't know, in Atlanta, we getting snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. But I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing out my people. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody, popping up to the party tonight in the chat. So had to let y'all know. I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button for me though. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the share button. And if y'all feeling real froggy, y'all go ahead and join the channel, man. Because we're doing big things over here. We want to keep it going. But without further ado, let me start bringing in some of these lovely people I got backstage. You know what I'm saying? My family away from my real family. First and foremost, gotta bring out the menace herself. You know what I'm saying? She talks in the background and she likes to laugh and put her hands over her mouth like she ain't really said nothing. But we know she's still being a menace and she's being real. What's the word I'm looking for? She's real evil, but still try to keep it cute at the same time. Now she back there laughing, but she knows the truth. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my sister to the stage. Banner, what it do? What it do? What it do? How you feeling, sis? How you feeling?
You ain't right.
Yo, it's all good. It's a real chilly night tonight. So I'm trying to keep it real, real mellow, real chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I guess. For sure. I guess it's a real laid back, real chill dude, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want him to judge me too hard. I might have to hear about it later when I see him at another show. No, I'm just playing. I know what it is. He's good people though. He's good people. But let's bring another one of our crew members onto the stage, man. He's finally here on time. You know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't out, out there in the streets of Maryland fixing pipes. Pause. He's just a little chilly, so he finally gets to be in. He can finally, get on here early. He had to make sure that the kids are okay and all that. So, well, welcome your boy PMPB to the stage. What it do?
What it do, man? What it do?
What up? How you feeling, brother? How you feeling?
Everything good, bro. Everything good. Ready to get this show on the road.
All right. And last we have Mr. Orange himself, you know what I'm saying? Orange everything, Mr. Mandarin, Mr. Scrambler, Mr. Stick to the motherfucking plan, you did. My shooter, shout out to my shooters and my shooters only. B, what it do?
What up?
Feeling good, bro? How you feeling?
Awesome.
You are here.
I'm excited about tonight. We talked about
it's gonna be real fun tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if you like DG, you might want to watch this one.
Oh yeah, DG, Clown, everything, man. That man got that fire. A lot of people sleep. But we're gonna wake them up tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Brandon,
no. Put your real name, Put your real name.
Brandon ain't sticking to the plan. Brandon messing up the whole vibe. But shout out to the bomb squad, man. You already know we all had to rep. Brandon's in the group. Brandon's in the circle as well. He just chose not to be in the circle.
You see that? Look at that.
I gotta find it, man.
Shout out to you. It ain't bothering me that I can barely see your screen. It's a little blurry over here. it ain't as clear as it needs to be today. See, it's a sign. It's a sign that it should think like that. It's all good though. Y'all put in the chat, Banner, take the sticker off since you playing so much.
No.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and run these quick commercials. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get whatever drinks, chips, you know what I'm saying, green tea, any dabs, anything that you gotta do right now. Y'all about to go ahead. Y'all might as well go ahead and do that now. We're gonna run these commercials and we're gonna be right back with the rest of this show and our guest. You did. I appreciate y'all. What a little commercial up. I gotta find it. Shout out to Grey Rider Reptiles, one of the leading share testing brands in this hobby. As well as breeders of the ball python community, they have numerous tests ranging from the yellow-bellied one to most like sunset and are growing every day. If you're wanting to find out the genetics of your ball python, just send it in to Grey Rider Reptiles and they'll take care of it. Their website is www.sharetesting.com. Let them know that I sent you. You do. Hey man, shout out to the unofficial sponsor of the channel, K Joseph. Rising B-list celebrity in this hobby, KG got that all-around great knowledge, and he's also a great guy. If y'all aren't in the Patreon, it's a problem. And as always, it ain't a project unless you put a bomb in it. Oh yeah, and make sure you send the link. Shout out to BNS Reptilia, distributor of coconut substrate, the Chipper, and their premium coconut substrate, Cocoa to Go. BNS prides themselves on immaculate customer service and always putting their customers first. You can reach BNS Reptilia on Instagram for your substrate needs. Tell them that I referred you. And once again, thank you for being a sponsor, BNS. We appreciate you.
What? If you playing a game, what is that?
I was feeling real festive.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm a slave for you.
Bro, that will never get old.
Bro, every time bro, I started laughing when I saw Prophecy's face. I just looked down in the bottom at the corner. I was just like, are you serious? He really looks like a Jehovah's Witness.
Bro, as soon as I see you getting chased by the dude with the sledgehammer.
Oh,
mind,
bro. You know, we had to have a little funny stuff in there. We're gonna update it soon though. Also wanted to shout out to Dylan of These Balls. You know what I'm saying? Dylan's another channel sponsor as well. So I gotta work on his commercial, but I got that coming soon. But definitely had to shout out my boy Dylan, you know, are you in the circle? But before we bring out our special guest for this evening, let's go ahead and greet some of these folks in this chat tonight. Lovely people and people that always come back and show us love every week. You know what I'm saying? They keep us going, they keep us grinding, and we just try to entertain them, you know? You want to start from the top, Vance? Who you got? We all got in here. We got in here.
My shit's lagging, but I'll try.
Oh, all right. Hey, Shauna, what's up? What it do? Appreciate you tapping in, sis. Appreciate you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What up, Sleepy Well? What it do, man? Paris. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. Mark, what it do?
Good.
Yes, sir. My God.
Yeah, we like to see them pirate flags in the chat.
Oh
yeah, facts. Mm-hmm. Man, the double dipping. What up, B? Brian double dipping. What up, B? B, I might have to call one of y'all B and B squared. What's good, Lace? Appreciate you for tapping in, man. You definitely gonna want to keep coming back every 2 weeks.
Always.
Why you laughing?
What's
good,
bro? Hey, how dope is that logo?
The level up, like the 7-Up joint.
Yeah, how dope is that logo?
Yeah, it's tough.
I like
That's
that.
tough. Definitely like your logo, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
What else we got? Okay, all right, T, what up? It this name. Every time I see grandma kids, I just be like, T, you funny, man. Big Boss, what it do? Mr. Spoonerlicious. Mr. Spoonerlicious himself. Josh, what it do? What's up, bro?
Hey, go down and see him soon.
Kurt.
What's up, Kurt?
Appreciate you, brother. As always.
Talking about that Scrambler episode last night.
Oh, I was like, why you was confused? What's
Nikki
up, Nikki?
Too.
Appreciate you for tapping in.
Sorry, I'm slow.
What else we got? Yeah, your computer lag in.
Sorry.
Well, you just can't.
You do it.
What's good, Dylan? What's good? Nah, bro, I ain't gonna do it if anything.
What?
I'm trying.
What's good, Trace? What's good? I'm gonna need you to fix your name too. We're gonna start needing y'all to put y'all names next to y'all businesses in the chat. Certain people can't remember everybody's name, so I'm just gonna say that. I ain't gonna call nobody.
He talking about me. I don't know you, man.
That's right. Appreciate that.
It's crazy.
Yeah. In everything in life.
All day, every day.
James, Solid Assassin. That's the first time I ain't seen James hit the in the comments first. What's good, Mitzi? Appreciate you tapping in.
Hey, this is a full chat right here.
I see. Are you in the circle?
Oh, yeah.
It's a full chat.
Inside
man, everybody to the show tonight.
Yeah. Paco bringing them out tonight. What's good, Fred? Appreciate you tapping in, bro.
Sincere.
Sincere. Sincere. The first time I see you on the show. I had to keep you coming back. Brandon, you brought Sincere out.
Must have brought Sincere out.
Look, Kevin get me every time.
Either way, I'm glad he's here.
Yeah,
I'm glad you like those.
Oh.
Shout out to Flawless, Long Head, Big Head, Rock Head. No, that's my brother though. Appreciate you for tapping in, brother.
It's my first time playing in the snow.
Oh,
well, you can keep it.
You can keep that. Yeah, you can keep that. What's good, Tim? Appreciate you for the
What up?
for the promo, for the cameo. Mr. TikTok himself.
I just want to know how you've been feeling, about TikTok lately, Tim.
I don't even think he can get back on. I think he deleted the app.
Hey, if you really do got them incubating, send me one of them after they hatch.
Oh yeah, I know it's cold in that rap building. The Trace, there he go.
What up?
But you gotta fix it to where it's sitting in your the YouTube name, Trace. It's northern Florida.
Well, I'm in Marion County, man. Let's not even talk about that.
Ooh.
We don't
I
do
didn't
that
even
here.
know that it's north.
I didn't even know it's northern Florida. It's snowed down. It's snowed over here. It's snowing now anyway over here.
Wait till tomorrow or tonight.
Yeah, it's supposed to be real icy and slushy. I need my job to let me know.
Y'all ain't gonna know what to do.
Y'all don't have to
Tell
come
them, Brandon,
in
they better leave a thingy faucet dripping because your pipes will freeze and they will bust.
Brandon don't know nothing about that. Brandon barely won't snow his damn self.
I will do
Plumbers are supposed to know this.
I will do consultations over the phone.
You doing consultations? Brandon said he doing on the plumbing consultations. Y'all hear that?
He also offers apprentice classes on watching to see if the pipe leaks.
Hey,
What's good, Sam?
Helping people out over just a couple different things. through the chats and all that.
I can't with y'all, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
man,
with
let's
you.
go.
I am with you
They don't know about frozen
pipes.
pipes. Yeah, y'all don't know.
at
You
all.
think Icy Roads is bad?
The
Trust
pipes
me.
be crazy, huh?
Nice.
Yeah,
If
I ain't
you're
trying to hear
looking for
about that.
more Seramas, Josh, top quality, I got the hookup.
That's crazy.
Just saying, I got a good
But yeah.
plug for that. All the plug that I got for the Seramas comes from all my stock.
What is that, quail?
Nah, Serama.
That's a whole different type
Chickens.
of bird.
Yeah,
Oh,
mini
chickens.
chickens.
Oh, mini chicken.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
you
we
got the
call
real
those
chicken.
what we
Virginia?
call those?
I got Nugget right here, but I think she wild now, man.
Yeah, man, she forgot about you. What it do?
What up,
Wiz
Wiz?
Tang. Wiz, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
So what's up?
Yeah,
She
I don't
wasn't. It wasn't accepted. I'm not going to say the name, man. The bird just wasn't accepted into the flock.
And Niggly got
Pull our
man.
gas out.
YN Draco was stuck outside the coop, couldn't get in the coop, man. Couldn't get in the coop. I came outside, was like,
Draco.
I was like, where
It's
Niggly
still
at?
20 minutes max, so
Coop
4
looking
minutes
everywhere.
after
Where
I'm
Niggly at? You know, she couldn't get out. She was tucked underneath the water set, underneath the water bin. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and bring you back in the house. You a house bird.
Y'all funny. But let's continue with the show. Yeah, man. So this man right here, I'm gonna let him introduce himself because when he comes on, I just know he got that heat. Like I met him about a couple years ago. Actually met him at a show, the Live Nation show. You know what I'm saying? And hell, I didn't know nothing about him. Went up to that table, great customer service. Actually, I think I met either his lady or I'm not sure. He'll explain the information, but I went to his table, saw some fire on his table. That was the first time I ever seen Kryptons and all that stuff in person. This man had like heat, bro. Just had heat coming straight from the table, like an aura would just emanate from the table. Like just a whole bunch of fire ass shit, man. Never since then, man, we've been locked in. He done did a couple of shows. Got some vending. I know he's actually been vending with some of the big dogs. So I know a lot of the big dogs know his name. You know what I'm saying? Been rubbing elbows with a lot of people. So without further ado, I ain't gonna hold him back no longer. You know what I'm saying? Coming to the stage, we're gonna bring Paco of Paco Miranda's Pythons. What it do, brother? How you feeling?
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Good, man. Good. Brandon. I wasn't expecting the bird, bro. The bird threw me off. But how you feeling tonight, Paco? How you feeling? Glad
Doing good, man. Just kind of trying to stay warm right now.
I hear that, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
we're not used to this weather, so
Nah, for sure. For
yeah.
sure. If y'all don't know, it is definitely snowing out here in Georgia. Unfortunately, Paco just got the cold air and the ice, but I got the snow, which is kind of crazy. But it is what it is. We're still dealing with the same weather, man. Same weather.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Paco, we'll do a quick intro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, pretty much let the folks know who you are, what your business is, how long you've been doing this, and where you from.
Yeah. So I'm in Rome, Georgia, which is about an hour north of Atlanta. I've pretty much lived out here my whole life. I'm born in LA, but ended up coming out here when I was 2 years old. It's just cool saying you're from LA, so I always include that. But for the most part, though, I've always kind of my whole life, I've always had reptiles and stuff. I've always had, geckos, bearded dragons, pretty much everything you can think of. And then I never really paid attention to the ball pythons. And then I just know, like, I started out with bearded dragons, and then it ended up, I mean, you have bearded dragons as well. Those things are daily, man. I mean, every day you got to clean, you got to feed and stuff. And pretty much, I went to a reptile show and I was talking to a snake breeder, and he told me about how many snakes he had, and I can't remember the number, but it was gosh, it had to have been like in the hundreds, and I was like, dang, that's a lot of work and stuff. He's like, well, you only feed them once a week and you clean them, occasionally. So then obviously I started working night shifts, so then obviously that just ended up being a better solution for me to be able to get into the ball pythons, and I would say that was pretty much around 2020, 2019, 2020 is when I got my first ball python, and it was a super pastel het clown, and I was
Oh wow.
so yeah so proud of it, man. So and anyways, and then of course that ends up bringing you into a whole nother world, man, and I guess you could say it spiraled out pretty quick after that, just as far as doing like your research and learning more genetics and stuff. But
Mm.
I've always been like really curious as to like reproducing anything, like as far as the bearded dragons. I just like, how can I say, like trying to make more of something, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Just the breeding aspect with the geckos and so forth. So anyways, that's
Yeah.
kind of where we're at now.
Yeah, I feel like everybody that's in the reptile hobby, especially if you're a breeder, you pretty much got a god complex. Like
Hmm.
we're really just playing God creator. You know what I'm saying? And we just
Yep.
have that control over so and so. But um yeah, that's pretty dope. Let's start with the beauties first. I know you was in the beauties first, and then you kind of evolved into the ball pythons. But when you first got bearded, have you ever bred any of your bearded dragons?
Oh yeah, I went
You went
pretty.
deep.
That was my passion, man. I mean, literally, like what ball pythons is to me now. That's literally what I started out with, man. I went pretty heavy with the bearded dragons.
So what like morphs or genetics did you have within that?
So at the time, that's pretty much still the same. You got your whiplets, your zeros. So a cool thing that I ended up getting a hold of, I don't know if you're familiar with the Eastern barbitas.
I
Um,
never heard of that before.
so it's a Pogona barbata. It's another pretty much subspecies of bearded dragon. Long
Mm.
story short, there was like maybe 10 in the US, in the whole US.
Oh
And
wow.
I had 7 of them at one point.
Oh wow.
And
Damn.
I ended up, so what that does is pretty much because I got a Wiro. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
So I got a
Yep.
Wiro and I bred it to that pure Pogona barbata, and pretty much made double heads essentially
Mm.
of those. And man, those things are crazy. It's the same exact thing, but you can tell the differences on them, and their
Mm.
bloodline is a lot stronger as opposed to what we already have in the US. So
Mm.
that's the benefit of it, is pretty much getting a new lineage of um, Pogona, pretty much. So I went pretty heavy into those, man, and unfortunately they all ended up dying on me because they were so hard to
Oh
take care of and stuff. But
yeah.
then once they died, I think like 2 weeks later they banned
Mm.
them completely from the U.S. So anything that's like
Oh wow.
originating from Australia, you can't
Hmm.
bring it in due to the Lacey Act. So it kind of sucked. Whatever was already here is already here. And I've seen a
Yeah.
couple people have them, but they're not brought in legally, I guess you could
Basically
say.
legally, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty much imported. But what's crazy, Matt, is when I ended up getting those bearded dragons,
Mm.
dude, it opened me up to a whole nother world. I had people from China messaging me,
Damn.
like Japan, like all over the world, trying to ask where I ended up getting those, because it at the time nobody. There was one lady that had some, but she
Mm.
wouldn't tell where she got them from.
That's some
And
gatekeeping.
yeah, everybody's just kind of keeping it on the hush pretty much. And dude, it took me like 2 whole years to find them. I know there was like a forum from a guy that posted them about 15 years ago. And I
Mm.
ended up emailing him and I never got a response. And then like 6 months later, he messaged me randomly and he was like, "Hey man, I just hatched out a couple babies. Are you interested?" And I was like, "Oh,
Mm.
absolutely." So
Mhm.
that's how I
Was
got
it?
my hands on.
Did you find it hard to breed them? No, or was it fairly like the same?
So they were a little more different because they're more wild, I guess you could say. They definitely don't
Mm.
do as well as being domesticated in like a regular enclosure, like a normal bearded dragon here does. But I was able to breed some of those, but they were definitely finicky for sure, I would say. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
I would have loved to seen
Yeah, man,
that.
they're
That would
pretty
have been
pretty
dope.
cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if your grandfather's in with them, you can breed them.
What? Sorry, what was that?
The the ones you were talking about before, it said that they were banned and people were grandfathered in. Once they were grandfathered in, were they allowed to breed the ones they had?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. At the time, yeah. I don't know who has any right now though. To be
But
completely honest.
I wonder how that would work now. Like if you like you said, with grandfather, then you breed it. Well, I guess you would have to leave like some type of paper trail showing that you had this and then you did this, pretty much, huh?
Yeah, I guess,
So like,
man.
how would they know? Yeah, I know. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just
That's
thinking,
what I
I'm
was
thinking out loud for
asking.
the most part. Yeah,
yeah,
because like, how would they know? You know?
exactly. No, but
And then try to
yeah,
do like
that's
a timeline.
I know a
it was
couple
fun.
people in
It
the
was
black
fun for a
market.
while.
You said what, Brandon?
I know a couple people in the black market.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
We
So
can find them if
we
we need it.
started off. We
That's
started
crazy.
off with the super pastel head clown. So was clown like when it came to making that decision to actually buy that snake? What was, if you can remember, what was going through your head at that time? Like to what, like how did they sell you on that?
So I was already looking at them.
Mhm.
I was already kind of looking at them. I had to obviously, I didn't know anything about them, and pretty much, Steve's Morphs. I was looking at it, and one thing, I mean, Steve Morph's a great salesman, dude. The one thing I know he did is he put it in my hand, and once he put it in my hand, dude, it was. I didn't even ask to hold it, but he put it in my hand, and of course, I guess you build a connection with that animal, and next thing you know, I took it home, man. But it definitely took a while for me to pull the plug on it. I was just going back and forth, and it wasn't even the money thing. It was just kind of like in the Hispanic world, man, bringing a snake home, that's
Yeah,
that's definitely frowned upon and stuff. So
yeah,
that was pretty much like the main thing that kind of held me back at the time. Yeah,
I
my
got you.
my dad was with me, and he didn't care, man. My dad was really laid back and cool, and my mom too, but he's definitely the one. Oh, just get it. If you want to get it, just get it. So
Okay,
yeah,
so they was okay with the bearded with the lizards. It's just the snakes. They was like, ah. So like I'm talking about as far as the community. It's like, ah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like they've always been very open as to whatever I have, as long as there wasn't, of course, drugs or anything. Man, my parents were always do whatever you want to do and stuff. So my mom's always been super great as to like giving me availability to take whatever I wanted to home. So
It's cool.
Okay,
Nice. It
yeah,
means they
okay.
trust your judgment.
supportive. Yeah, definitely supportive of everything.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
imagine if we had a lot more of that in the community. Just supporting people.
yeah,
The community
no,
would
for
definitely
sure.
blow up a lot.
Mhm.
Um,
I think we do now compared to back then. I think we do
yeah, oh
got a lot
yeah, for
of
sure,
stuff.
for sure, for sure, for sure. But just
Yeah.
imagine like during those times when like there was a lot. I guess it was a lot different because it was a lot more money, a lot more free money rolling around in a sense. Like you had more to spend, so people were just spending however they wanted to spend, especially around that time. That was like what, the COVID era
Yep,
that they call it. Yeah, so
yep,
people were just doing whatever. But so Steve, you met Steve. Steve put the snake in your hand, and you decided this is it, right? So
yeah.
what's next from here? What's next from here? What's the next thing that you started thinking of doing at that point once you already took one snake home? Because I know for most of us, after we buy one, the next thing we do is go back and find another one.
hmm
Well, yeah. I mean,
So,
you need to
so
pair it with something.
well, yeah. But what's crazy is the guy that I was talking to that kind of like I guess talked me and my dad into getting the snake was this guy named Eddie Izaguirre. He still kind of does a little low key stuff, but anyways, he was vending with chasing balls. I don't know if you've heard of them before.
I
Yeah,
never
so
heard
they
of
were
him.
out in North Carolina, and this was back when Repticon Atlanta was like a massive show. It was a really good show back in the day. Um, but anyways, he was talking to me. I got the snake, and I found him on Facebook, and I messaged him, and I said, "Hey, man, I ended up getting the snake. I appreciate everything and so forth." Well, then what ended up happening is like, no, I don't think you met me, and I was like, no, no, you're the one that kind of like introduced, like, told me to get the snake. Well, turns out I messaged the wrong guy. I messaged a guy named Jose Gallo, which is a guy out in Texas. that
Oh.
still doing a lot of ball pythons. And he said, "Where are you at?" And I said, "Oh, I'm in Georgia." He said, "Let me send you to someone that's pretty known." So he
Oh.
sent me a link to Canova, Justin.
Oh.
And dude, that just blew my mind,
The
man.
rabbit hole.
Honestly, the
You
literally
open-
that was when it just like absolutely blew my mind. I literally became hooked after that, as to just learning the genetics and just seeing. I mean, Dreamsicle at the time was literally the one that really switched me on at the time. And then I was like, okay, well, I want to try to shoot to make a Dreamsicle, and um, then I was like, okay, well, I don't have these genetics, So then I think the second snake I bought, I think it was from Justin. Yeah, I think it was from Justin. I ended up getting a yellow belly pied het lavender female. To this day has not laid eggs for me, but she's there.
Damn.
And that's how
5
it
years.
always is. That's
Mhm.
how it always is. The
She's
ones
building
you
right
really
now and
want.
being paired, but she is still not laid eggs. But anyways, man,
It's
then
gonna be the
it
year.
ended.
This gonna be the year.
Mhm. Yep. And then anytime I would get a snake or something, I'd always try to drive out there and see it. So I drove at the time to Toccoa, Georgia, to get just the snake in person from Justin. And of course, man, he let me walk around, see everything, and that was at the time
Oh,
just
yeah.
mind blowing for me.
Yeah.
This would had to have been like early 2020, and he had just hatched out like some stranger Pompeii's or something, and yeah, it was pretty cool, man. But that's definitely where it started for me, and then I just became hooked as to okay, where's the next show? Where can I go and meet more people and stuff?
Mhm.
But yeah, it grew really quick.
So, did you happen to like? So I know you met Justin, but did you happen to like reach out or just like find anybody that you could kind of like not necessarily shadow, but kind of like mentor you in the game and kind of like guide you in the right direction, or did you pretty much learn everything like self taught, just watching like videos, talking to people, hitting forums and stuff like that?
Yeah. So what's crazy, like when I first started getting into this, of course, like I said, I started going to a lot of the shows, but as far as learning and like learning the history and the big breeders back in the day, the bar checks and all, the peak call and all that stuff, I listened to a lot of podcasts. And it was Sean Bradley's podcast. I think it's called Bullshit. Um, but that's where
Oh
I
yeah.
just became hooked because I was driving a lot for work, like an hour commute all the time for work. So that's when I would just listen to a podcast, and that's where I learned a lot of the stuff. But then as far as going to shows, that's definitely obviously the person face to face interaction is definitely what ends up benefiting you the most. Because I came across Alyssa from Full Throttle Reptiles. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah, I heard of her before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I ended up getting really cool with them. Long story short, and I remember I went to a Chattanooga Repticon show, and she was there vending, and she was really close to Tom Harbin then, but I know I was with her. And long story short, the Daytona show was coming up. The Daytona show was coming up. So somehow we it's like, oh, you want to carpool together? So me and my girlfriend, sure, no problem, absolutely. So me, her, we still didn't know them that well at the time, but they offered, and we ended up just going and went down to the show, and that's when I really got that first behind the scenes vendor experience, because she would vend. So that's we got to do the whole thing, sit behind a booth and everything, and yeah, so it was definitely an eye opening for me. And then of course she knew all the big guys, so people would talk to her, and she was really nice as to introducing me to a lot of people as well.
Okay. So is that when you decided to, hey, I can probably do this too and make this a business?
Yeah, I would say so. That was always kind of the goal. Well, I guess it starts out pretty much with passion. Just literally just taking care of the snakes. You just enjoy it. But then as you start seeing people doing really well, and this is something you love to do, it's why wouldn't you? You know, it doesn't make sense to just have a snake nursery if you can't make money off of it. You know, so
Yeah.
yeah, no, definitely that's kind of when I definitely got a hold of everything and stuff. But going back to like the mentorship, um, I wouldn't say I really had anyone like pair this, pair that, stuff like that, you know. But I would just observe a lot. I would listen to a lot of podcasts, listen to Will Morose, who's super knowledgeable in the business, pretty much, and what at the time was, you know, buy all females right now. Um, Buy all females, don't buy males until you have to and stuff, which is good, but also, you know, kind of bit me in the butt because I got too hooked on just buying females and not enough
Mm.
males, you know.
I'm
So
there. I am
mhm.
there.
Yes.
I'm definitely there right now. So again,
Yeah.
this year,
Same.
hopefully, you know, I'll hold a lot of stuff back, but I just listen to a lot of podcasts, man. You know, I think anybody, the information's out there. You just have to listen to it.
Find it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And definitely be able to sift through it and decide what's good information and what's just
correct.
talk.
Exactly.
Now, by
Okay.
not having a mentor that was like pair this, pair that, do you think that helped you like with your own creativity?
Uh, yes, yeah, it did. You know, and
I was
going
not
back
open.
to as far as like how would I want to like buy, because you know they say obviously don't just buy with your eyes, you know, try to look at, you know, what's selling or what, you know, so forth. So one thing with the bearded dragons, whenever I was breeding them, I just had random stuff everywhere, and then I was making $40 bearded dragons and so forth, you know. But then whenever, you know, you get all these babies that you got to take care of, so then when I ended up acquiring those kind of high end animals, I guess you could say the bearded dragons, I started selling those for about 350 to 450 a pop. And then that's when I was like, dang, you know, this is actually better buying a higher end animal versus all
Mm.
these cheaper stuff. And then, you know, you're stuck with all these babies. And here you're not as, you don't have as many babies. So, anyways, I ended up trying to apply that same tactic into the ball pythons as well. And what I mean
Mm.
is, I was buying females that not I could just use for one season. Like I can use this girl for years down the road, pretty much. So that's, you
Mm.
know, like a, for example, a DG head clown female. You know, you can use that female forever. You know, and that's kind of the mindset I kind of tried to apply whenever I was first starting to kind of really invest into this.
I mean,
Mm.
that's low key a little gem right there.
What's that?
That's low key a gem you just dropped right there.
Yeah,
Five
yeah.
females you can
Yeah.
use for multiple seasons.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
you know, just try to look at yeah, and again, man, this is something that I heard Will Morose talk about, you know, when he said buy females, you know.
You know, shout out to
So
RCR.
yep.
So
I
what? Go ahead, bro.
was. I said I didn't know who that Will was until he just said he was about to say
So
flawless.
so so when it comes to like you deciding on what males you're gonna get, how do you? What's the criteria and how do you go about doing? I know, like you know, you might have your projects, but like, how do you go about deciding? Okay, well, this is gonna be my powerhouse male for this year that I'm gonna, you know, put the so and so and so and so girl. So how do you go about doing that process?
Well, before you usually when I buy a female, you know, I'm already thinking what I could potentially what I'm shooting for example, you know, down the line.
Mm.
Um Whether I have that male already in the racks or it could be something I'll just buy down the road, you know.
Mm.
That's usually kind of the way I go about it. Um, yeah, I would say just, you know, it's hard to say honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of hard to say unless you kind of like know what you
yeah,
working with. I
and you know
guess also.
your plans change. You know your plans change. You know, as you go down the line as well. It's like, oh, this
Mhm.
female, I want to make this, and then it's like, actually, you know, this would actually be a better pairing, you know,
Yeah, Lord
and
knows
then
my plans change every damn
yeah,
week.
yeah. It's like, for example, let me show you. Let me just for example,
Mhm.
I bought a pastel chocolate hypo DG like 3 years ago in Daytona.
Mhm.
which, at the time, I know pastel's a little frowned upon, but honestly, it's one of the nicer snakes in my collection, personally, that I think. But I bought that female with honestly no intention of, even what am I going to do with it? I don't want to put DG clown into it because I don't want to make pastel DG clowns. It would be het hypo, but anyways, I just kept her. Well, then I ended up acquiring this past year from one of my good friends, a clown triple het Exanthic hypo DG. Well, so I ended up, you know what? I'm trying to go into the Exanthic DG clown stuff. So I ended up pairing that male to that female. So then essentially, I have the shot at making hypo DG with pastel or chocolate. It'll be het clown, pos het Exanthic, and then you can just, shed test for that, you know. But that's kind of what I'm getting at is, I feel like if you buy like a nicer female or a visual or a double head, essentially you'll find something to put that female to that could potentially, put you ahead, I guess, a little bit, or at least further your own projects in that case.
So with that, like you just said, you picked that female up with no intentions.
Yes.
Do you plan out projects, or do you just pick up because you like what you see at this period of time, or this is a good deal, or do you plan out your projects like I want a 1.3 of these, or I need something like that? How do you go about your project planning?
I usually do try to plan as to like I need a 1.3 or so forth. But at the time, that female, this was like 2021, 2020, and DG hypos were crazy. They were hard to come across and stuff. Fireball had that at Daytona, and that's when they would have them in the deli cups and just spread them out over the table and stuff. I just picked through them and stuff, and I found that little female, and
$200,000 worth of merchandise in deli
literally.
cups.
They had I think I paid 2,000, which at the time, I know it's still a lot of money, man. 2,000 is a lot of money, but that was kind of a steal for that female at the time.
Yeah.
And so I bought in that case just based on the price. It was a good deal, but usually I do try to have like a 1.3 or something, depending on what project it is.
Yeah. Got you. So what's one of the purchases that you necessarily didn't want to make? Like, what's one of the, all right, so say like you originally got the pastel head clown, that's your first one. Was there any animals you picked up along the road in the learning process that you was like, I really didn't need this, just the spirit of the moment type of pickup?
Yeah, there was definitely a couple that I picked up that, again, it was, I liked it at the time, but now as I'm going down the line and, things change now as far as, what's hot, what's not and stuff. So I wouldn't say I regret it, but it definitely just like my plans change, just simple as that, Yeah.
I mean, the information comes out, you learn more.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you got to shift gears. I think we all go through that, I believe. At least I hope. Makes you grow.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I see it now. Like if it's not going to further my project as to what I think it would, or if I don't want to make stuff just to make it at this point.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I'm going to be completely honest. I started buying, of course, when the market was really high, back in 2020. And what happened, man? Everything went down. DG clowns, the price on that, I didn't pay what they're going for on Morph Market right now. And one of my biggest mess ups was, you listen, like, I wouldn't say give your stuff away, but I got so caught up into listening to everyone like, oh, just sit on it for a while. The market's going to bounce right back up. So I kind of took everything off Morph Market, man. And, the prices didn't come up, and now the prices are what they are, But if I can just say anything, as soon as you make babies, depending on what you want to do, if you want to hold them back, great. But if you're looking to move stuff, get those meals in them, as soon as they're good to go, post them. post them, get them moving and stuff. Because right now I still have stuff that, good size and everything, slamming food, but just stuff that was from like the previous year because I took it all off Morph Market,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was some real lows in that time period.
Yeah, man, So again, I was just listening to everyone's like, oh, just sit on it, just hold it, and
Right.
so
Do you think
forth.
that this is it now? This is where it's going to stay at now?
For certain projects, man. I mean, there's people still doing very well, man.
Right. Oh
It
yeah, of
really
course.
just comes down to kind of what you're working on at the moment,
It's
Like for
almost like
example, what's
it's
that?
just it's almost like you're being forced to up your game at this point.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so. Before, man, like I don't know how long you guys have been doing it, but during 2020, dude, someone post a $10,000 snake on Wharf Market, it'd fly off in a
I
day,
remember
literally.
Daytona. I want to say probably maybe 2022, 2023, walking past like you said, Fireball's table, and every DG clown he had out there had a 10K sticker on it,
Yeah, yeah, and it would
Damn,
sell.
and they were
that's
selling.
crazy.
They
Yeah,
were selling. I was
mhm,
watching them being sold.
yeah, oh yeah,
That's
damn.
wild.
Bro, it's
10K
wild.
just flying off the
And
shelf.
listen,
gone, bro.
he didn't have just 4 of them.
No,
Fly,
yeah,
in a situation like that, he had to have something at home that's better than what he's selling on the table.
oh yeah, of course, man. Yeah, they're
So
the
that,
creators of the gene, so
yeah,
of
that's
course,
crazy. That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what's up. So, I lost that whole DG thing. Just threw my mind off. What I was about to ask? Well, let's talk about DG. So, so you got the DG app from Pomona? I mean, not Pomona, Daytona.
Uh, the
Like your
the
first,
female I told you about,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I got that one in Daytona.
Okay, so by getting her, what made you? So that's your intro into the whole DG clown thing? No.
No, 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 no. That
So
I had some DG's stuff back home already, but
okay,
no, that wasn't the first one.
okay. So what made you why because that's I feel like I know you for DG clown DG
Yeah.
like so what made you decide this is the project that's for me, like this is your project, like, this is what I'm gonna be known for.
Well, I ended up I was at Repticon, and at the time Tom Harbin, rest in peace, he would vend that show a lot. And I still didn't know him that well, but again from Melissa, she ended up introducing um me to him. And anyways, we just got to talking and he just said, hey, have you seen the new snake I got? And I said, no. And he said, it's a DG clown, it's pretty nice. And he showed me in a picture, and I was like, "Dang, that's bright." That was the very first time I've ever seen Desert Ghost, and I was like, "Why is it so bright?" He's like, "That's Desert Ghost doing that." And I was like, "Dang, that's pretty cool." But anyways, I kind of like blew it off, and just kind of went out because then I started looking on Morph Market, and I just said, "You know what? I'm gonna search that up." There was one Desert Ghost clown for $10,000, and that was by far the biggest price point I saw for DG clown or just for any snake at the time. And then I ended up going to his home down in Montgomery to pick up some ASF that he had given me. So I ended up I saw it for the first time. I saw it in person.
Oh, you saw it in person.
I saw
Okay.
it, yeah. And he had gotten that one from Levance. So, I mean, Levance has like some of the best
Yeah.
lineage of Desert Ghosts. So I mean, it literally just blew me away, man. And I said, you know what, this is the project I want to shoot for. So
Ask Levance.
that's when I ended up. I didn't have 10K though. I definitely did
Yeah.
not have that at the time, especially starting out. And anyways, I just said, what heads do I need to someday, have a shot at making these? So I started doing my research on that. So the first one I bought was a Desert Ghost Het Clown female, and
Okay.
that's what started that one.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's
Going forward with that, we had a topic last week. We were talking about Powerhouse, and well, actually, that was on Wiz. DJ was just talking to us about it. So going forward with that, at that period of time, I think a lot of it was just Desert Ghost clowns, no code arms and all that type of stuff. How did you go about differentiating yourself from everyone else that was doing the same thing in that project?
Well, at the time, I guess you could say I really started, and that's one thing I would say that kind of I would say bit me in the butt is not having as many codoms in my collection. The only like I don't have many, to be completely honest with you, but I do work a lot of acid and I work a lot of stranger stuff. So I ended up acquiring a bit of that, and I mixed. For example, I bred a acid. No, I bred a DG clown to a pastel acid, and I ended up hitting 3.0 acid double heads males. So some of those are breeding for me right now. And then I ended up acquiring a stranger as well, and I bred a stranger. I bred the DG clown to the leopard stranger, het pied, pos het clown. And anyways, I have a leopard stranger, double het, DG clown, pos het pied. So that male I'm using to that I made from that clutch, I'm using for some of hopefully hit a stranger DG clown this year.
Nice.
So I have a female that's I think she should be ovulating any day now. Yeah, but that's kind of the difficulty is to, kind of what I was looking at is, I really don't have a lot of stuff, and I know Stranger DG Clown has already been made and stuff, but it's just something that I really enjoy, Stranger and Confusion and Acid stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that Confusion Acid stuff is crazy.
Great looking snakes.
Oh, I love them, man. Yeah.
Can't deny that.
At all. You,
Deny that.
Confusion Acid. You, damn. I keep losing my train of thought. I be thinking of, as you're talking, I'm trying to picture what you're saying, like with the snake, the certain genes. I'm trying to picture it in my mind, so it kind of threw me off.
I gotta say, your Confusion clowns are very, very nice examples.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Very much.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So
I lost my train of thought. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, with your like with this project, do you feel like you will ever get to a point to where you're satisfied with this project? Like if you hit exactly what you're thinking to hit and you hit it, you know what I mean? Like how do you determine what's next after that? Or is that the end of this project? Let me move to another project.
You always want to have that one animal you hit and stuff, but again, there's always more. This is literally never ending as far as putting new genes into it. It just takes so long to do, but no, definitely I would say, I haven't really had a lot of that. Like, for example, my end goal, I guess you could say, was to make a DG clown. I ended up making that, but now I want to make it with more stuff, So to answer your question, it pretty much, you're always going to want to keep evolving, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it never ended.
At all. Just keep running.
That shit it's like never ending.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah. Because when you get to a point where then, all right, well, that's too much. Now I'm starting to become indistinguishable with the snake. Then you pull it back and add something else instead. So it's really never ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you just like, okay, let's say, like you said, you put too much into it, right? And now you're trying to pull back and put something up, like you're trying to pivot basically. Do you get rid of the other snake that you decided it was too much?
What do you do with that snake?
What do you do with that one? Do you keep it and try to like help you pivot, or do you like just say fuck it? All right, here you go. I'm gonna just get this one.
I mean, if you're not gonna use it, yeah. If you weren't satisfied, try to move it. I don't see why you wouldn't. And then like use that money to buy something else, that's gonna further your project.
That's true. That's true.
Basically, you can't get attached to none of them unless it's the absolute one.
Yeah. You
I
know,
think that's the hard part for a lot of people. Like in this
Yeah.
industry, I will say this. And this just me. This ain't got nothing to do with off the plank or anything else. I feel like a lot of people in this industry are led by other people in this industry, no matter what their own intentions or mindset is. If the masses say, "Oh, that snake is a banger," you're gonna keep it, even if you don't need to use it. It's a lot of people that I feel like do that. And that was a good question because you may come across some stuff that you really don't need. And just because people saying, "Oh, nah, I would keep that, I would keep that, I would keep that," you don't gotta keep it. Like let that stuff go.
No.
Don't
It's
be
just
influenced.
like you can shift at any point in time. It shouldn't be no set in stone. This is how it has to be type of thing.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at as well. I have a lot of stuff that, yeah, it's nice, but what could I make? Like, what? Why would I breed that to that if there's already many of them on Morph Market at the moment? You know, it's really not gonna put me in a better spot, I guess you could say. So,
Have you ever found yourself in a spot where you were unsure about a project you had anymore?
mm, I'm trying to think because I don't
I
have
mean,
a
and
well, yeah,
if so, how did you mentally navigate that?
yeah. Um, my main collection has always been, of course, DG Clown, DG Pied stuff, and I guess the DG Pied route right now, I am kind of starting to get a little weary of. Um, to look at them, they're great, they're awesome,
Mm.
you know. But also, what else can we add to it? You know, what can we do that is literally just gonna blow us away again? You know, for example, I mean, if you look at Aussie's snakes, the OD leopard DG pies or super OD leopard DG pies, those things are crazy. They're amazing. You know, but nobody's buying them. You know,
Hmm.
no, a
Yeah.
lot of people aren't buying them anymore. You know, and that's kind of based. I don't know if that's just because the market dropped on them or people just don't like them anymore.
I
You
think
know,
the
It's probably because people feel
IDing
like they
them
can't do
is
nothing.
hard.
That too. Yeah,
yeah.
ID, and they probably feel that they can't. Like, okay, after you do that, what's next for that?
Yeah,
Right.
it's like I have some like OD Leopard DG Pie. Of course, you know, I think at that point, you know, it's just enhancing the snake more, adding more enhancing genes like, you know, yellow belly or so forth and stuff. But again, it's just gonna make the same thing, you know. It's not really, you know, of course you can add the clown, but that's a whole nother route as well, you
Right.
know, which is a project I'm working on still. But to make just DG pies, I just don't know that those are really gonna sell it as much anymore.
I
Mm.
You
think
know.
I think it's more so who you're looking to sell to when you're
Too.
Yeah.
working on things.
Yeah.
Hides is more so I already have a mindset. I'm not about to make. I might not be able to make 5,000 off of this animal, but I will make a pretty pet for somebody, and I'll be
Mhm.
okay with that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like as breeders, we look at the gene and feel like this gene carries this price point, but that's not always the case when it comes down to certain things. Like, and I use that. I use banana all the time.
Mhm.
Banana in the breeders world is a lot of times looked at as a pet quality morph.
Mhm.
Mm.
But then when you put banana in some of these combos, banana carries a lot of weight and makes this animal look completely different than what you would expect if it didn't have that banana in it. So I feel like it's more so based on who you're actually planning to sell this snake to. Like me personally, like I wouldn't mind making a beautiful pie, knowing I'm only gonna get $500 for it because I wanted to see what this is gonna do. Versus me making this beautiful pie and expecting a breeder to buy it for $5,000.
Mm.
This comes with the territory. Like everything has its point to where it's dropping off, and with certain combos, like a breeder might get that pie for 500, thinking, "Oh, it's a deal," and doesn't want the pie aspect, so he might take all those genes and forget about the pie part and pair it to a stranger monsoon and don't even worry about the pie part because he got it at a cheaper price for the DG and whatever else may be in it.
Yeah.
So it's more so not really, to me, not really worrying about the dollar value of the genes and just making pretty animals.
Yep. No, and I'm definitely not knocking, people that are working pied because I still have it. I like it, but again, it's just something that I'm not going to be breeding as much anymore at this point.
Yeah, no, I respect it. I mean, all you
Yeah.
can do is respect it. Everybody's process is different. Everybody
Hey,
plans can change, like you
I've
said.
heard a lot of people say the same thing you say about
Yeah.
pied lately. It's a
Yeah.
little heartbreaking, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is hard to it is
Even
hard to just do a lot different different things with pie. And it's hard to
yeah.
sometimes it gets really hard to ID for real though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Even with the lavender stuff, I really don't care to make it with pied anymore. Personally, there's a lot of stuff that I've seen that are just lavender combo stuff that why would you add pie to that? you know?
I don't know because I've
Yeah.
I've se- I've been on your Instagram and I've seen some of your lab combos and pied
Yeah.
would fucking destroy them and ruin
Thank you.
them.
Yeah, no. And that's what I mean, it comes down to the same thing,
Yeah.
but definitely pipe's needed, it's definitely needed to draw that new person in because that definitely is the snake that does it.
Yeah, pie, bell, banana,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. For
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Someday, Dylan.
Yeah.
Someday I will leave the swamp.
Right. You got you interested in any other like big snake species?
I've never really looked at them, to be completely honest with you. I've always just kind of just done the ball pythons. I like them, but I just dude, that thing would eat me, man. I'm not the biggest person, but I think it wraps around me, it's over, man.
It's over with.
Yeah,
With that being said, you ready to show some snakes off?
yeah, yeah, we can.
All right. So we're gonna start off with that snake, is in KG's word. That snake that you got to give that extra rat every week. Whatever you feed, that's your favorite snake that you love to feed twice.
Let's see. Let me take this out. Let's see here. Trying to flip this around.
No, you good. Take your time. Got the hexagon light.
Yep. I don't know how I can flip this around.
I think you got to do
Your
it on
phone?
actual stream
Yeah, I'm
yard.
on my phone.
Peep the
Oh,
lights.
so
Peep the lights.
when you're on your phone, I'm trying to remember what the screen looked like. Hold on.
You gotta go through the stream yard app.
Well,
click
I'll do this, man.
Oh,
How about
man.
this? Let's,
DJ, you see that?
What am I looking at?
He
The
got
lights?
the deluxe lights. He's got the border
Yeah,
on
yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got. Oh yeah, he went big. He went go hard or go home on them lights.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We up there.
One that
Hold on,
I
I'm about
just picked up.
Uh-huh.
That I just
I'm about to
picked
tell you.
up.
I'm about to tell you what to do to turn your screen around in a second. Hold on. So on StreamYard, right?
Yep.
You're gonna hit. Hold on. Oops. You're gonna hit. You see Cam at the bottom?
Yep.
You hit Cam. Damn, my bad. No, you cut the camera off. My bad.
Yeah.
Hit the wrong Cam. Hit where it says more.
Okay.
Then you're gonna hit settings,
Okay. Camera.
camera,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and then you can change the camera.
Back camera. Cool.
Let's go.
I don't know.
You guys can see firsthand now how good these lights are.
Can y'all see it?
Oh yeah, we can see.
Okay. One I just picked up, man, that I've been kind of feeding kind of heavy would be this little guy.
Ooh.
It's a
Just right out
Yep.
the gate.
yeah. This is a little DG clown head exanthic male.
Hold on. Let me blow you back up. Pause.
Can you see it?
All right, there we go.
All right. Yep. This is a little DG clown head exanthic male. I just picked up, man. The reason I ended up having to pick this guy up is
They said turn your phone sideways so it can be widescreen. You will see one. There you go. There you go.
Gotcha.
Man, that thing is bright.
Yeah. So going back, I have these three females. So these are all this female, this female, and this female. So all three of these females are triple het exanthic DG clown.
Oh
The
damn.
Ooh.
This girl right over
Hey,
here is dude, she's at 13 millimeter follicles right now. This
Okay.
girl over here is 10 millimeter follicles.
That's
oh
I
Lord.
ended up getting this male, which is a clown triple het exanthic kypo DG. He breeds to everything minus this
Mm.
female.
Mine is that female?
Yep. So I've noticed I put him in with another female as well, and
Mm.
he's not breeding that female either. And to be completely honest, I think it's the female that just doesn't want to be bred for some apparent reason. Um,
Mm.
because I threw him in with another female and he locked her, no problem. So, anyways, I don't want to miss the opportunity to hopefully make an
Yeah.
example of G clown. So
Got you.
Yeah.
that's why I ended up buying that male. But I got him at
Okay.
I
The
ended up
you talking about
getting
the
correct.
visual
And,
DJ? Okay.
yeah. And it increases my odds a little more than this guy versus clown
Mm-hmm.
double het. But
Yeah.
I like that this guy's het hypo as well.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's a good
you
ad.
know, but unfortunately, he's not locking those females. So that little guy, like I said, he's probably at about it's probably like 600 grams right now. And I guarantee you he would breed probably, but I also don't want to run him too little because I do have more plans with him.
Okay.
Got
Yeah, so the camera's doing some weird stuff, man. I think I put
Oh
it like
no.
backwards or something. But yeah, but he's been slamming food, man. He's a little firecracker.
Stack.
But
Yeah, he's chunky.
that thing is crazy. I like
It's a
that.
smoke show. It's clean. Very,
thank
very
you, thank
clean.
you. Yeah, but that's the project I'm honestly most excited about right now. Um,
Okay.
yeah, but I can show you that big female. The
Yeah.
one. Hold on, grab this ladder, man. That way I can
How
just.
tall are you?
What's that?
How tall are you?
I didn't hear you.
How tall are you? You went and
Me?
got
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 5'4".
my man got a step ladder.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I put that bin in backwards, man. Look at
Yeah.
that. So,
Dang.
so this is that pastel chocolate hypo DG I was telling you about.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm waiting on an ovulation from her. She's at like 35 millimeter follicles right now. So
You're
That's a
she,
big
5'2",
girl.
not 5'4", Darren. Quit lying.
yeah, so she's, I'm hoping will give me a good clutch of eggs. And she was bred to that clown triple het exanthic hypo DG that I was saying. So
Okay, the other
I'll just,
okay.
so I'll just essentially just shed test for het exanthic.
So let me ask you this, right?
Mhm.
So I know that male went to multiple girls that have similar combination. I know this is chocolate. If you end up hitting the Exantic DG in each one of those clutches, what you gonna just keep? What you how you gonna determine which ones you hold back? Whichever one give you the best expression.
So it depends, man. Honestly, like for example, it just depends on how many I hit, I guess. But
Okay.
this year, man, like if I were to hit an Exanthic DG clown,
Hmm.
I would keep all the females. I would
Yeah.
absolutely keep the females. If it's a male, I would absolutely keep it. If it's a if it's a if I hit two males, I'll definitely try to sell one. I would
Okay.
definitely try to sell one, but even if I might sell a female, if I even hit it, man, who knows?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
don't count yourself out at the year of the snake. They let them tell it
Yeah.
all good juju.
How many clutches do you plan on hitting a year?
I think this year I'm looking at about 12 right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say
That's
about
good.
12. Yeah, I bred this guy. I'll just show you this guy. So this guy is a stranger confusion het clown. He's been doing really good for me here. So
Stranger.
stranger confusion.
Good, man.
So this
Just
guy
wow.
I got
Yeah, that's
from
great.
Holland. I got from the Netherlands from IRS Reptiles. He's the guy that created Stranger.
Okay.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I ended up getting this one from him, and then I ended up getting this female as well from him. And this is
You got,
the
Wow.
Stranger Confusion visual clown. So
I'm like,
same
where the
thing
hell her head at?
right there.
Oh
But
my god.
yeah, this
Good
girl's honestly
God.
probably one of my favorites, man. Like I said, Stranger and
Dang.
Confusion are
Dang, I need confusion. I need to answer the confusion, man. I like that.
Stranger, you said
Great.
stranger, confusion,
Yeah,
clown.
I'm gonna have to hit Dylan up for a confusion clown now.
yeah. So yeah, that's that girl's. But
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, for example, if I bred the DG clown head exanthic to this female, I think that would be a pretty cool pairing, man. I
Oh
would just shed
yeah.
test for head exanthic.
Oh
Has,
yeah.
has Stranger been an Xanthic yet?
Shout out to
Anyone
Charlie.
I think Bob made it.
Yeah.
Bob made
Doesn't
it.
Amos have like some crazy Xanax stranger clown?
Yes, he does. He does. Yeah. And this female, I got my first strangers from it. That was fun.
Hey,
Whoa.
I know, man. This
Yeah.
is so I bred. This is a leopard stranger female. So just nice and dark.
Trash IP vibes.
Yeah, nice and dark.
nice.
But
That's
she,
crazy.
yeah, this is the one that really the first stranger I acquired, and it came from Amos as well.
Het for anything?
So it's het pied
Okay.
and 50% het clown. Last time I bred her, I didn't get any clowns. So
So
hopefully,
you use shed testing?
no.
My
No,
man.
I haven't
Nah,
shed
for
tested.
real?
Man.
Yeah, I need to.
Like the surprise of it, huh?
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Hey, man, you better hit up Charlie,
Shout out to
sharetesting.com.
Gray Rider.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
know.
to
Are
I
all
use
your
Charlie.
strangers females?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 3 are leopard stranger, double het DG clown, and this is a male leopard stranger, double het DG clown.
What you about to ask him about proving out the super strangers?
So that's
No, I was just gonna ask if he's paired any stranger.
for like the super.
Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I've been on this super thing.
This guy I bred already. He bred to this double het DG clown female, and she's like at 38 millimeter follicles right now.
Oh, you been a mission?
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Lumpy.
yeah, she's doing good. She's smaller, but I checked her, man, and she had follicles, so I paired her. And sure
Man,
enough,
with the
no, it looks like
ultrasound.
she's gonna go.
Get that ultrasound. That's gonna be fun.
What's
You know
that?
what I'm doing.
The ultrasound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are just. I love Stranger, man. That's a leopard stranger.
Yeah, I do
Double
too.
het. DG clown, leopard stranger, double het.
I'll ask Vanna. Do we know
What
of a
about-
super, do we know of a proven super stranger yet?
I haven't paired for that. I think Justin's the only one that has made that.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, I don't know if he really made. Yeah.
Because the one he sold didn't prove out as a super.
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't know.
that's the one that dude was doing on that live, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one's pos het.
What is this?
Whoa.
What's
Yeah.
that say?
That's different.
That's
It's a stranger as
gonna
well?
prove out. Leopard stranger. It came out paradox, so
Yeah, I would think that
It's
might
definitely
prove out higher.
paradox.
Yep.
That's so
Definitely
crazy.
paradox.
That looks like a
That's a male. That's a male.
female.
Female.
That's
Oh, wow.
crazy looking, right?
Yep.
That's dope,
That
bro.
one.
You can see like the. Oh, it's almost looks like it's like trying to show its pied saddle almost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's this far one back here that the saddles are pretty cool on. But honestly, man, I'm not even pairing for the pied.
Yeah.
This one came out kind of.
Oh, that one looked like that too. That's pretty dope, though.
Yeah. When they were babies, it was really cool, man. Their bellies were really weird looking.
They look good as adults too, though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
For sure.
This girl is a ODYB leopard fire spot nose DG, proved out for het cryptic and het hypo. A little bit dirty, just gene packed though, but not the
No,
best
that shit-
quality DG, but definitely has all the
That
genes.
shit still look good. I'm not even gonna lie. That
You
shit
got
look
any
good.
you got any cryptic? You said that one proved out for heck. You proved it out, you don't shed test. So do you have any cryptic DG feet? Any cryptic DG at all?
This is just the only one I have. Oh, she just shut out. Krypton Het DG still hasn't given me a clutch yet.
It's a big girl.
We got some healthy females over there.
Yeah, they big as shit. Some females big as hell.
Let me see if I can fix this camera real quick, man. If you
What
don't mind.
size? What rack
Take
is
it
that?
down.
Hold on. It's a 5540.
Man, them jumps is feeling them.
It's crazy because my tug, I feel like when you look at other people's tug on the on YouTube and stuff,
Yeah.
it's so it's deep. Man, when I turn around and look at mine, and I got the same rack. I mean, what the hell?
Which camera should I use? It says back camera, back telephone camera.
It's multiple ones. So what you got? An iPhone? What 15?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
you
one
got a
you're showing now
camera.
looks good.
We see it very clear.
We see it very clear.
Do y'all?
Yeah, like we're seeing it vibrant, very vibrant.
What about now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Same.
I mean, all you did was change the
wider.
orientation. You made
Dang,
a
that's
watch
weird,
right
man. Because it's doing it backwards on my end.
Oh no!
And
Oh, like
that's
it's
what-
inverted, like it's inverted or something.
Yeah, that's what's tripping me out. But
Oh, don't feel bad, bro.
We
Just
see
look
it
at the
as if we're
snake. We
looking
see
at
it
it.
perfectly fine, as if you're looking at it. Yeah.
this one I'm hopefully gonna start pairing soon. It's a black pastel
Ooh.
pin acid DG.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn!
I wasn't expecting that.
Black pastel pin acid DG.
God, that's
Damn.
either you got some tiny hands, pause.
No, they're huge, man. They're big.
That's what she said. Nah, man, that shit is
like
fire.
a DG monsoon.
It does kind of look like it.
It does.
Almost looks like a. I hate to say it, but like a Cosmos type.
Rob,
Yeah.
So when I bought this female, I originally wanted this little female. So this is the same exact snake minus the pin. So this is black pastel acid DG. So
so you made that one?
No, I bought this one in Tinley.
Okay.
Yeah, this little thing's always pissed off, but
man, that thing is wild looking.
Yeah,
look at that shit.
Look at it.
Super dark.
The alien head would have gave me a GHI kind of vibe.
But that DG.
Oh my fucking god! Look at the belly on that bitch.
Yeah, man. So again, whenever I got this one, that big female from Constriction Addiction, and this is essentially what I wanted. So then, unfortunately, he had already sold her. So then he still told me, "Hey, man, I have this one, but it's a Het DG." So I really didn't want it because it was Het DG. But then a lot of breeders came by and they confirmed it. They were like, "No, man, that's visual DG." It was it was visual when it was. Oh, it is visual, but what I'm getting at, it was so hard to see when she was a baby. So then, anyways, yeah, I ended up picking her up, man. But I like her. I don't have a lot of pin. I'm not the biggest fan on pin, but I just really liked how busy the pattern was on this.
And that shit there, the smoke show, boy.
Yeah, that's a good looking snake.
That's a good looking snake for real.
Thank you. That one.
Man, I had that same situation happen with a DG. I picked it up. The seller said both parents was DG. It was a chocolate DG boy, Het Cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
And the owner was like, "Yeah, both parents was DG," and it did not look DG. And then I just recently seen it, and it looks DG. Like, I gave it away.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Well, it happens, man. But
yeah, I ain't mad. Personally, I gave it to him. It's definitely gonna help his collection. So not mad.
I want to show you this one. This is probably one of my brighter DGs.
But somebody looking at you.
It's a goat.
Yeah, she
I thought I was tripping.
No.
Oh,
whoa.
Yeah. This is OD Desert Ghost. Big old female.
Yeah, I know when I need to, when I'm trying to get some
All you gotta
DG
do is
stuff.
just
I
add
know
a
exactly
little-
where to go.
Just add a little orange.
My friend Wesley at Muscles and Geeks made this one. He's got some crazy OD stuff. But
Yeah, that OD look,
Yeah, I've
That's
seen his
clean.
OD stuff also.
yeah, he's a nice guy. That's who I've been with. Him, Mikey, Mikey Reed, and then Chris Hernan is who I
I was about to say
been
you've
with.
been set up in Daytona next to these guys for a couple of years in a row now, right?
Yeah. That's the show we do together, man. Dude, it's such a great time hanging out with
Yeah.
him. Literally, once you
that's dope though. Like how you just got into like that big of a show, bro. Like so early in the game. Like I commend you for that for real, because you know how
thank you,
hard
man.
it is to
Yeah,
get. It's hard as hell to get into just a damn Repticon.
I
I can
know,
only
man.
imagine how it was to get into a damn Daytona.
You know, it really wasn't that hard, man. I just
Mm,
literally applied, and the only thing is, I was in the second room.
mm. It
That's the
don't
only
matter. You in
downside.
there though.
Yeah, I didn't
You in
care,
there.
but
The
at
second
that
room.
point, I didn't. Yep, in the second room, but which obviously, everybody wants to be in the first room, but it is what it is.
So
Yeah,
when
What's
do
the
you
next
they
class?
divided it equally really good the last time.
What's that?
I feel like they divided the rooms equally very good last time.
I mean, they do divide it, man, but like being completely honest, like the first room gets way more traffic.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
being completely honest, like that one just feels like
Mm,
a Repticon on steroids on our end, you
mm.
know.
So it's
But
like by the time you finish with the first room, you don't even feel like going to the second room, huh?
yeah, for the most part, at
You
least
should
that's
just go the
how
second
that's how
day.
we've seen it.
Mm.
Show you this girl. This is
well, that's it.
GHI yellow belly red stripe acid head clown.
GHI yellow belt. Look, I'm over here like I got some of these jeans. Let me see what I got. GHI, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm breeding
You can
her
see that
right
red.
now to a DG clown. So
You can see that red stripe. We definitely can see that red
Yeah,
stripe.
yeah,
yeah,
you can definitely see
Man,
that.
I bought
that
this
red
one.
stripe adds some color flavor.
Yeah, it
Does
definitely does.
does.
And this is with black pastel, so just substituting the GHI.
Damn,
Damn.
that's crazy how black pastel. Like I feel like the other snake was
No,
darker than that one.
if you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah,
Mm.
I got
Damn.
these from Tom Harmon, both of these. So yeah,
Oh man.
this one's been a little bit more finicky eater. This one's been
Mhm.
went off food a little bit, but now it's slamming food. And
Hey,
honestly,
you know,
Man, all
you know
food.
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? The Harvins they told us that Pops he didn't have like he had a lot of like what I'm saying. I know he had like some heat, but they didn't make it. They didn't when they was explaining it. They didn't. It didn't make it sound like he had like this many kind of combinations. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Like it was probably like a 2 gene recessive type of vibe, 3 gene
So,
recessive type of vibe.
so
Man,
crazy
that
thing about
shit. Look,
Tom obviously was an older guy, man. He didn't
yeah.
care to post on social media. He didn't do any of that, man. He had
Mhm,
heat back home, and the only way you would see it was at the shows, man. He wouldn't even tell you
mhm.
about what's hatching out at home and stuff, which is a really cool thing about him. But he man, it was crazy. The first time I went over there, I was like, dang, I didn't know you had this. And like I said, it was monsoon at the time, and that was like 5 years ago. So
Wow.
that's what I mean. That was, he just kept things on the DL, man. He really didn't share a lot.
I don't see how you. I
Yeah.
don't know. The suspense would be killing me.
Oh, who you
I
telling,
gotta
man?
tell somebody about this shit. I got
Let me.
to.
So, hold on. I got these from Alicia and Josh. So,
Mhm.
so these are honestly, I'm really excited about these, man.
This shit's
So,
bright as hell.
what do you think these are?
I would want to say,
Pastel.
is there spot nose in there?
Mm-mm.
DG for sure.
Yeah, DG for sure.
I'm trying to look
Um,
at the head stamp on the one on
Fire.
the left.
I was thinking fire too on the left.
Mm-mm. These are
No fire.
nope. These are grim desert ghost hat clowns.
Holy shit.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? I got that written on my questions, and I was going to ask you about
Yep.
Grim.
Grim
Oh
DG hat
wow,
clown.
Grim DG had clowns.
Yeah. So
That's
again,
different.
these were something that Tom had made. This Daytona was the first Daytona without him, of course, but he Josh and
That's a
Alicia were the ones that kind of pretty much, still took over the business, I guess you could
yeah,
say. And
yeah. We had him on the show.
Man,
yeah, man,
such good people.
oh man, who you telling,
Yeah,
dude?
we had. Yeah, yo, They're dope.
There would literally never be anyone else like Tom, man. Like,
Yeah.
he was such a Christian.
Anyway, you got a
class.
1.1 in that?
Yeah.
They didn't
Oh, you
hold
go-
back on the
you go
real
for the
deal about
Grim.
Hognose either, which was really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 You going for the Grim Reaper?
Uh,
DG Clown?
Eventually, yeah. Eventually
Oh,
down
that's-
the line.
Oh,
Man,
I
that is
can't wait to see
wild.
that shit. I can't wait to see that shit.
So this boy, he's a Grim DG head. He's maybe 540 grams. And then hopefully I'll just go ahead and shoot or she's in shed right now. But just go ahead and shoot for the DG clown, Grim DG clown. We'll see. It's something interesting,
I thought we didn't even see her.
Yeah, I did.
I thought I'm like, what the hell?
I have a couple of DG clowns, man, honestly.
A couple.
Yeah. See, I got that one.
This man in the desert goes, God.
Got that one.
Good gosh.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful snake.
Man, I still love DG Clown, man. Regardless of what the market is, it's still definitely a project I'm going to be working down the line.
Yeah, DG is definitely nice.
This is the first DG I bought, which is the DG Het Clown. She's at about 35 millimeter follicles.
Damn.
Yeah,
Ooh.
she laid 10 eggs for me the last time. And I bred her to this clown triple het Exanthic Hypo DG. So I'm hoping
That's a different size tub.
Same tub.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
the angle. I'm about to say that water bowl on the right look bigger than the one on the left.
It's the angle, man. I'm telling you, the camera's kind of weird how it's doing right now. But
damn, that's a big ass girl.
One's got a sausage wrapped around it.
Right.
I'm just waiting on an ovulation, man. But I'm hoping, obviously, to hit a DG clown, double head Exanthic Hypo.
She already on food?
Yeah. No, she still ate last time, which was kind of weird.
Okay.
Yeah, she ate the last time, but
I had some girls do that too.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, man. But But this is another little cool one I picked up this year.
What's good, Keys?
Woo.
Smoke show.
What up, Keys?
This is a
games, y'all.
Leopard.
Yep, leopard yellow belly.
Man, look at the
Look at the head
yellow.
stamp. Look at the arrow, bro. Look at the head stamp, bro.
Yeah.
Call him up the avatar.
It's pretty, man. Jersey Guys Balls made this one. I got this one at the Bob show this last time.
Okay.
Yep. Got
Shout out
that
to
one.
Bob.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
That's coming up.
Be dope this year. February
15th and 16th, I think.
Chocolate or what?
Nope.
Neither?
Stranger.
Yep.
Stranger.
Yep.
Oh, shit, that's all I got. I can't even. That's a black pastel.
Yeah, it's like
just Stranger Clown, man.
Just Stranger Clown.
The polymorph.
See, the Stranger Clown that I saw
polymorphism.
was more like
Is wild.
Clown.
The Stranger Clowns.
Yeah.
The
The
difference.
other Stranger Clown I saw was real banded.
Any of the Stranger Clowns is so night and day with so many of them. That's wild.
I bought this one just because I liked it, man. I mean, it was.
it's smooth, bro.
I was like just single gene.
That shit is
Damn.
smooth.
This is some of it. I got this one from Justin recently.
Yeah, there.
So this is a super blackhead inchy lavender.
Good God.
Around the corner.
So when I got it, don't get me wrong, it was still like really nice, but the colors are definitely starting to come in now. And they'll do that as they age with the inchy lavender together.
You can really see it on it too.
Yeah, no, that shit's free. You can't even see the pattern on that bitch.
Yeah,
The
you can
blushing on it.
Bro, that's gonna be changed.
And it looks like it's dripping, bro.
And this is
That's a nice. Brian, that's you right there, that orange.
this is something, honestly, I just want to make more of. I don't even care.
No, facts.
You know,
That-
that's just
that's
something
a
I
nice-
want to continue.
That's a nice thing.
Yes, the
That's a
15th and the
nice
16th for Bob show.
Yeah, there.
It's 14th, 15th, I think.
Well, the 14th is Valentine's Day. I think that's a Friday. I think that's
Oh,
Keys'
okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keys just dropped it in the comments.
Gotcha. This is the
Damn,
first
that-
asset I got.
Blackhead lavender. Oh my God, that's that.
Oh. I'm gonna show you that one in a minute. This girl's just a pastel asset, but she's super. She's nice. She's just in shed right now.
She big as hell.
Yeah, I like
They like brolic, bro. It's like brolic ass snakes.
He has some thick ass females over there.
Albino?
Yellow
Lav.
belly confusion lav. Yep.
Mm.
So once it got
The heart.
bigger, you
Yellow
can't
heart.
tell the confusion unless you look at it. Like unless you know what you're looking for. But as a baby, dude, this thing was crazy as a baby. The oranges were super orange. And one thing about it with the confusion, like it really didn't like become lavender, Like how could I say it? Like it didn't purple out. It
Purple,
pretty much
yeah.
just kind of kept
Yeah.
kept that color right now. So
That's
that
nice.
one got this inchy yellow belly dream.
Mm.
Yep. Inchy yellow belly dream.
Like the butter.
You think that black hair one that you showed it's gonna stay orange like that?
Which one?
The black hair that was in the first rack.
I think it's a
rack.
baby.
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll continue to color up a little more as it ages.
Damn,
But
that
this one,
is
man.
crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. Oh wow.
Shit.
Good.
This is the
night.
brightest snake in my collection right now.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's
wow.
cool. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what to go good with that?
What's that?
Scrambler.
Yeah. Scrambler stuff. But yeah, I love this female, man. My bad. I got this girl from Justin, out in Tinley like a year ago, I would say. Well, she's doing good.
That's nice.
That color is
What-
unreal.
What I knew you so do you go more so like let's say your female hits a certain amount of brand, do you more so go by weight or do you like if it's weight and ultrasound?
I go by the ultrasound, man.
The straight
I go,
ultrasound? Okay.
I go by the ultrasound. So far, let me show you. This one's really dark. Oh, she had a bad
Yeah.
shade.
No, it still look good though.
It is dark.
Cinnamon something?
Blackhead, black pastel hat clown.
Black head and black pastel.
I bred that one to the stranger confusion het clown. So
That's
Okay.
good.
There you go.
yeah,
Gonna be
that
dark
one
red snake.
is
That's
another.
gonna be dark clown.
It's another DG clown.
Can't wait.
That's nice too.
I'm buying my first stranger from Bama.
Let's see. I'm trying to see what else I can show you.
Hypo. Stranger hypo.
Oh man, I wish. That's something I definitely regret not buying, man, early on.
I wonder. Oh, I was about to say. I wonder if he was one of the ones over there too with KG talking about they saw that stranger hypo that you got, Banner.
Back out the back door with that bad boy.
If they
Man,
known
this-
Banner grabbed that, they would have been chasing her out the building.
Man, it's like you got to steal with that one, boy. Golly.
Stranger hypo. Yeah, those things are crazy.
Yeah, she got a stranger hypo.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Is yours hit for anything else, Banner?
When I bought him, he was possible het clown, but when I tested him and he wasn't. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah.
Yo, if that shit was het clown too. Oh my god.
You can still make some nice stuff with that though, for sure.
Oh yeah. No, for sure.
Plug them into a bunch of visual females and
Sure. You
How big is your collection?
it's not that big, man. It's
that was
it's
a
right
confusion clown.
No, that's it's that rack over there, and these. So it's small. It's not that big.
You got tugs for that black rack on the left?
For this one,
Yeah.
yeah, just gotta wash them.
Oh damn,
bro, you
damn,
just
got
bought
shit
the
load
rack
of tugs.
in?
Yeah.
So you had babies and all of those already?
In the past, yeah. In the past,
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So this
What's
is
in the
all I
back?
have is babies. Still got a lot of stuff to sell, man. I'm gonna sell a lot of this stuff here pretty
Oh,
soon.
you gonna
Some stuff you got that you want to move.
Oh, it's not a lot of crazy stuff, man. To be honest with you,
Nah,
like
nah, nah. Fuck that, Paco. Just show us what you want to move.
no, it's
we,
it's just like inchy pied stuff, man. Like nothing, literally nothing crazy.
you never
Inchy,
know. People on this live, they might see something. Yeah, 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 yeah. You trying to move
she,
that
yep,
as a female?
she ready to breed, man.
Yeah, bring that shit with you to bring that, bring that. I need that. I
Yep.
need that.
I'm just not gonna use her, man. But
I'm a user. I need that dibs.
I'll bring it. Yeah.
Dibs.
Unfortunately, this show I'm gonna be doing Bob's show here pretty soon, but unfortunately, I won't have a lot of stuff, man. If anything, it's
Yeah,
just gonna be
it's
like,
early. It's early
yeah,
in the year too for a lot of people.
yeah. So I don't have any. I don't have eggs yet. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
no babies, nothing like that. So yeah, hopefully the next show I'll have more stuff, and hopefully by Daytona time I will. But
So we was
yeah.
talking
Um.
backstage, and you said you didn't have no babies at all last year.
Mm-mm.
What was the process with that? Was that planned, or was that just bad luck?
It was a little bit of both, man. To be completely honest, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the other screen real quick. 1 second.
Dylan said, "Do you have?" I don't think he got no puzzles, Dylan. He was asking if
No.
you had any puzzle double head DG clowns.
So I let's see. All right. So I had these. I bought a 1.3 group of pos head DG puzzles for all of them. I shed tested them. They were all either head for the other. So none of them were double head at all.
Or matched?
So
Yeah.
one, mhm.
Oh
And
wow!
I said, you know what? That's it. I'm out of the DG puzzle stuff. So that was it. That was it
That
for me,
shit
man.
just said disappointed. You just
I'm
said fuck
done,
it.
man. Done with that.
So
But
what did you still got them or?
I moved a couple of them. Yeah, I have
Oh,
a pastel het puzzle that wasn't het DG, and then I just have a pastel het DG. That
oh, okay.
again, that'll be at the show. But it's just something I'm not gonna use anymore. So at
Yeah,
the end of the
I
day,
respect.
it's just either move it or yeah, hold on to it.
I respect it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, man, you definitely got that heat. Definitely got the heat. If you
Yeah,
had the
hold on. He was talking about how he didn't have any eggs last year.
Oh,
oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Yeah, yeah. No, it was a mixture of just holding back base because again, like I was telling you, I held everything back off Morph Market and stuff. And
it's good,
um
Nate.
yeah, it's honestly I kind of regret it just trying not to breathe so heavy. And then I had this room being built at the time. And then pretty much just the temperature fluctuations I feel like kind of screwed me up, man, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, because I have a mini split in here now and stuff, and I have it kind of regulated. But at the time, it was getting really cold in here, and
Yes.
we got kind of like where it's getting to right now, where
Mhm.
we're hitting really cold weather, and despite that being maxed out, I mean it's like an 80-degree difference as to what we're trying to do in here versus outside. So the temps were dropping way too much. So now I just have an extra heat source if I need it. Yeah, so I think that's kind of what screwed me up last year was just
Gotcha.
temps and stuff. It was just stuff wasn't really building for some reason. I would ultrasound and nothing was building. But another thing, I you were asking me if I breed based on just the ultrasound or the size. So I just recently went down to Justin's and they have the weights posted on the bins and some of them were like 1,200 grams, 1,300 grams. And I asked him, I was like, do you breed them that young? He's like, dude, we breed them as soon as we can, pretty much. And honestly, that's why they're ahead. That's no
Yeah, no
surprise there.
facts.
That's the
Yeah,
reason they're ahead. And he said, even if the follicles aren't big, we'll go ahead and start pairing. Once they get the weight on there, we start pairing. And then based on that, some of them go, some don't. But again, that's why they're able to hatch out all this crazy stuff pretty early
yeah.
on.
You can try. You tried. They tried.
Mhm. You tried
No,
exactly. He
that
said,
makes sense.
I can't remember what exact percentage he told me goes, but he told me they get some that end up going, and of course you get that one banger that you wanted to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Dylan was asking you about that head puzzle female that you was talking about.
yeah,
Is she a breeder size female?
yeah, man. So she has like I can't remember either 12 or 14 millimeter follicles right
That's
now.
fine. He said what you want for it. He
I
want to
know,
get her.
man. The only thing is there's a guy that's coming to get her Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
You're too slow, Dylan. You're too slow.
No, I'm sorry, man. I if anything fails, shoot me a
Yeah.
message or I'll shoot you a message. But I met him at the Gadsden show and he was talking and I said, "Oh, dude, he was looking for a het puzzle female." I was like, "Dude, I have one
Yeah,
that
that's
didn't
I'm
proof
looking
for
for
het
one
DG."
too. Slick.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, she has like 12, 14 millimeter follicles, so
Oh, yeah,
she's
she ready
she's
to
pretty
go.
much ready, man. Slams food and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
Keep telling Dylan that.
Snooze, you lose, Dylan. You snooze, you
All right,
lose.
man. Thank you. But yeah, just I'll let you know anything
For
anything
sure.
goes through.
So, what if you had to add another gene? If you had to add another gene, or do you want to add another gene to your collection, like recessive, besides like the Xantic and the DG
Uh
down the road? It don't gotta be right now, but down the road.
yeah, and honestly, man, I want to, but at the same time, I just look at it as like how many people have it already. And one I do regret having, not getting into pretty early on is monsoon. I like the monsoon stuff a lot personally, but again, who isn't working Desert Ghost monsoon?
Yeah,
Everybody's breeding that right now, and it
yeah,
just doesn't make any sense for me to buy that versus just getting double hits or something. You know what I
yeah,
mean? If they're already available, because that's if anything, that's just putting you back a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's one thing too. Like for example, with the triple head Xanthic hypo DG, if you notice, I don't have any Xanthic stuff at all. Nothing. I don't have anything visual Xanthic. And at the time, I wanted to get an Xanthic to breed to all my DG stock and so forth. Which nothing wrong with that, because a lot of people are doing that, But at the same time, I was looking at there's already triple hets on the ground. People are selling triple hets already. So I just went that route. I know it's costs money and stuff, but at the same time, you're saving a lot of time as well.
Yeah.
So I just kind of looked at it that way, and fortunately, hopefully I'll have a shot at them this year. Versus if I would have bred an Xanthic to my DG stuff, grow up the babies, and so forth. So I feel like honestly, that in my opinion, that was kind of the smarter move. And if I were to add another recessive gene, I would go the same route. Yeah, it's like I had a Sentinel. I like Sentinel stuff a lot, and
yeah.
I had
Oh shit.
a really nice Sentinel male, and I was looking at everything, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make double pets, and there's already double hets again. Same thing. It just doesn't make sense for me to make double hits right now. If you can just buy them. Yeah, it's more money, but at the same time, if you're trying to
Yeah, put your head.
advance, I guess exactly in a shorter time frame, it just makes sense. So I ended up selling it. Kind of sucked, but but yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I got Sentinel and paint over here too. So I feel you on that.
yeah.
Oh,
And and like I'm saying, some people don't have that option, which again, nothing wrong with that,
mhm.
but
Yeah.
that's just kind of how I was looking at it right now. Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, for
Damn.
sure. For sure.
I still think about that blackhead.
That-
Ah, that orange ass snake. That was a smoke show. That boy,
Thank you,
what kind
man.
of better is that?
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, I'm glad I picked that girl up. I went to it was early Tinley. I got there like at 9 a.m. I wasn't getting nothing. I was just going to look, and dude, I saw that and I said, just I'll take it,
Gotta
man.
have.
I'll take it. I told my girlfriend, I said, look, we're grabbing that. I don't
Mhm.
care. I'll grab it right now. Yeah.
And then them Grims were definitely you definitely did that Grim. I'm definitely rooting for that. I can't wait for you to make those.
Thank you. Man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
What up, Angel?
yeah, I don't
Okay,
think they
Angel.
meant to sell it, to be honest. They brought it because at the time a bunch of stuff was hatching that Tom still didn't really have labeled. And then they had to go through a bunch of records and stuff, and they found out that those were the Grims. And turns out I think he was partnered with another breeder in that project, and I think they were supposed to hold him back, but
Yeah.
I ended up picking him up, man.
Well, at least you
Which
got.
they're happy because we know them, and we had a
Yeah.
personal relationship, I guess you could say. So
They didn't just go to somebody.
correct,
Yeah. That's
No,
crazy.
no, Tom was
I feel
definitely a super nice guy.
I
What
got
type of-
projects
what's-
I'll only give to friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
type of
what's
incubator
the? Go ahead.
what type of incubator is that?
God, it's that. What
Sea serpent.
Yeah, it's a sea serpent. It's
How
the
about-
bigger one. Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't remember the size. It's
James B.
What up, James?
48.
Easy.
no, it's bigger than the 48. It's the biggest one they got.
I got you.
Yeah, it's the biggest one, and I filled it up, man.
That was
It's great. Yeah.
How
you'd
many
be
clutches
surprised.
that hold? 12.
Yeah, something like 12. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, like
Yeah,
12.
mine holds 10, so yeah, it's definitely bigger than mine.
Yeah, and then I have the old one up there, but that holds only 4, man. That thing's tiny.
shit, that's all you need at one time. That's all you need.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You try to keep it nice and small. Pause.
Yeah. No, it works good, man. I love their products, and Chris is a great guy. If you've ever met him before.
Mm.
That was-
What's next for Paco Miranda's Python? What's next?
Well, pretty much, man. Just do the shows, enjoy it. Enjoy the process of it, and literally just keep trying to breed and make more stuff, man. Hold stuff back, try to sell some stuff, and yeah,
That's dope.
might add some more stuff. Not sure.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make the most of what I have already, just because during COVID, man, personally, I feel like I put a lot of money into it. And then, like I was telling you, the market dropped on it and stuff. So
Mhm.
it's harder to get that return of investment on it. But I'm just trying to work with what I have right now.
Yeah. Definitely don't lose that passion though, and
No,
enjoy
for
it for what it is. Definitely enjoy the moment too, because
Yeah.
I think we can get so caught up in what we're trying to do and forget like what we got,
Yeah. No, and this past year, I definitely, to be completely honest, I kind of almost threw in the towel. I got so discouraged with just how my season was going and stuff. Everybody's hatching cool stuff, and then
Yeah.
nothing was building for me, and so I ended up, it just kind of sucked, man, because I still had stuff from the previous year and so forth. And then I ended up going to Daytona with just same babies from the last year. And honestly, if I wouldn't have sold some animals, I definitely probably would have been way more, discouraged in all this. But right now, once I started pairing and I see stuff, you at least see the potential that you could make with stuff.
Yeah.
It definitely just kind of lights you right back up, man.
Yeah.
You know,
You're definitely going in the right direction.
I'm excited to, come in and clean them and stuff now, which was something I had lost for a little while.
Yeah, I feel you. I respect
Good to hear.
Yeah, because you
It should never get
definitely-
to that point, but I know everybody.
I mean,
everybody,
yeah.
it's life, man. It happens.
It'd be a
Mhm.
damn shame with that many fucking bangers, bro.
them shit crazy.
Jesus Christ, that whole collection is just
Yeah,
Incredible.
You definitely
I
got,
appreciate it, man.
definitely got some
Thank
heat.
you.
Are
But
there
nah,
any
man.
codoms you wanna add?
Anywho,
Codoms.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Are there any codoms you want to start adding in?
I can't think of any at the top of my head. It's just hard for me to buy into codoms now, man, just because now I see what the market can do now. It's so volatile, and but definitely, that's definitely the way to level up, I guess you could say, is to, I'm just waiting on something to really catch my eye, to be completely honest.
oh, it's some stuff out there now that's gonna
I
be
know.
coming soon.
I know.
It's
Trust me, I
some
know,
new
man.
things.
I'll watch, man. I'll watch, but I'm just waiting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I definitely thank you for coming out, brother, and showing us the heat that you got, letting everybody know that you still cooking over there, man. Definitely
Yeah,
appreciate that.
appreciate you, man.
For sure, for sure.
I am.
And let everybody know where they can find you at, how they can get in contact with you, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just most active on Instagram, to be completely honest. I have a Facebook. Occasionally, I'll post something snake related, but if you guys want to find me, I'm on Morph Market, Instagram, but Instagram, I'm definitely the most active on. Yeah.
Definitely appreciate that, man. What I was gonna say? I keep losing my train of thought. I keep thinking about that orange ass snake, man. Nah, but you definitely
Yeah,
did
Orange
that,
Snake
bro.
and Hookah Dreams.
Facts. Nah, but yeah, no, definitely appreciate you, man. For real, like I said,
Yeah.
coming out, showing love, man, and definitely, what I'm saying, letting us see what's in your racks. Y'all definitely make sure if y'all come out to Atlanta, y'all hit this. You're gonna be vending the show.
I'll be with
And
Chris
then,
and Wesley again.
Nice.
and y'all make sure y'all come out, say hey to Paco, man. Definitely check out what he got on his table. He got that
Yeah.
heat. Replay game, #replay game, please. And thank you. What else I got? Announcements. Y'all got any announcements? Y'all say that. I'm trying to look at my notes real quick. I got some announcements. Hold on. Everybody just got real quiet all of a sudden. Y'all just gonna keep me talking?
Huh?
No.
I don't think we. As far as announcements, who we got coming on next week?
That's what I'm looking for right now. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Next week, I think next week. What's next week? Did the last week? No, next week is the open panel.
Is it?
Yeah, so next week is gonna be an open panel discussion. So it's gonna be pretty much like a party episode. We will have. I don't know. We might have some special guests. You know how that goes.
We'll have whoever wants to join.
Pretty much, yeah. We're gonna have a slew of different.
We treat our show like the hood. You never know who's gonna show up.
Yeah, it's like a block party. Like a block party. But yeah, next week we'll have a open panel show, and then from there, I think we got February is gonna be a jam-packed month too. We got a couple of good episodes. Well, I wouldn't say all our episodes are pretty good. Gems will be dropped, information will be shared, snakes will be looked at, and all that good jazz. Brandon has his show coming up at some point. We just got to get some minor things together.
Get some kids in there.
There's gonna be a couple new shows coming out. We just got to get our shit together. We're getting close.
Getting close.
The people will know when we know. You know,
the people will know when we know.
Yep.
I appreciate you for coming out. Thank you for spending time with us.
For sure. Like I met you personally when I came down. Great guy. Your table was crazy.
Yeah, I'm still mad that Keisha. Keisha got that damn DG. The head clown. I should have got that shit.
Yeah. I kept coming over there. I was like, DJ, it's still here, bro.
I was trying to be strategic. Like I was gonna like sell something and then buy it. Man, that shit didn't work out that way. So let that be a lesson to you all. If you see something the first time, buy
it. Grab it.
Always bring cash too, man. That's a big.
Yeah.
I've gotten the best deals with giving cash, dude.
Cash, always bring
Same.
cash.
Yep.
And that's another thing too. Like I will say, your display is great.
Yeah. So in other words, when you show up to Paco's table, bring cash.
Bring cash.
I'm just saying in general for everybody else. I've gotten the best deals doing cash or offering cash to people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see his table. You're gonna see his banner from across the room. Like everything about it.
Stay behind. I want to ask you about that information for your banner. I want to get a banner similar to that. But other than that, y'all, like I said, #replay gang. Consider joining the channel, man. Definitely got some content, behind the scenes content, members only content, and all that good stuff. We'll have members only giveaways as well on clutches, merch, all that good stuff. So definitely consider joining the channel, the YouTube channel. I appreciate everybody that does. Y'all are definitely my family away from my family. Other than that, I am DJ. This is Off the Plank. We have Paco Miranda on, and we are out. It is.